Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. Oh, sorry.
Test. We're supposed to do it now. Let's see if you have any students. Orders, shut it up. We can turn choices. First, test. Be the last thing you do. Get that out of the way. First, test. We're supposed to do it now. I need to see if you have any students. Take the phone orders. Shut it up. We can turn you can do what you told. Don't be choices. That'll be the last thing. First, test. Shut it up. We can turn you what you told. Your choice. What if I just shoot you instead? That'd be the last thing you do. something about that. God.
English, Spanish, and French. Okay, let's test that. ¿Qué hace normalmente los amigos? Vamos a tarde, desayuno, tranquilamente, y pasan el día viendo series It's a wild experiment with 4 helicopters and 1 outrageous idea to chase the horse on the street. Today we're talking about the stuff that dreams are made of. Helicopters and gunpowder. Several pretty amazing, when you mix them together, you either get military innovation or a recipe for something that skirts the line into war crime terror. Either way, America has a long and proud history of aviation success stories, and in typical American fashion, we found a way to weaponize that too. It didn't take long to realize that you can use the skies above to unleash data. Concepts like shoving troops out of a perfectly functional aircraft, using heavy bombers to reshape the landscape, and even modern emotional support machines like the Apache, AC-130, and the A-10 Warthog, all examples of how America likes to show that sharing truly is caring. But despite all that firepower and freedom enforcement, there is one airframe that never gets the praise it truly deserves for its contributions to aerial homicide enabling technology. I am, of course, talking about the criminally underrated flying trash can, aka the CH-47 ship. The CH-47 ship is a force, no doubt about it. In the 1960s, someone who I can only assume was fueled by equal parts caffeine and chaos looked at this shiny new, at the time, cargo chopper and thought to themselves, you know what this thing needs?
Guns. Lots of guns.
You know, if an idea like this was proposed today, you'd have an entire committee debating whether or not this was a little too much. But back then, during the wild days of Project MK Ultra, I'm sure anything seemed possible. Sir, I have an idea. Let's shoot a nuke out of a rifle and mount it to a jeep. The boys are going up. See what I mean? Anyway, what came out of this demand for a more effective aerial freedom spreader was the Guns and Go-Go program, a mad science experiment to see what would happen if you turned into a flying horse. The ACA-46 and just support troops and own the battle. This is the story of how a short-lived experimental airborne fortress proved just how effective an over-the-top firepower solution could really be. This thing was living, breathing proof that sometimes the answer truly is just add more guns. That said, the sad reality is this program didn't last long, but its impact to this day is undeniable. The lessons learned from this short-lived experiment helped to directly shape the tactics, techniques, and weapon systems for the AH-1 Cobra, and for that matter, every single gunship that followed. So now, anytime you see an Apache overhead, a Viper, the Little Bird, or the DAP forcibly injecting itself into one's personal space at 1,000 rounds per minute, You can nod in approval knowing that they owe it all to the ridiculous overarmed Chinook that paved the way. Let's set the scene. It's the early 1960s. Counterculture finds itself knee-deep in a war that nobody wanted. It was in these dense, humid jungles that the concept of air mobile cavalry, helicopter-mounted infantry, truly came into its own. Vietnam became the proving ground for this revolutionary idea, and like any groundbreaking shift in warfare, it came with plenty of trial and error. One of the more persistent challenges was using the UH-1 Kiwi as a gunship. Now, before some self-proclaimed Vietnam historian lights up the comment section, just hear me out for a second, will you? Now, I'm not taking away from the fact that the Huey was a game changer for its time. It really was. It revolutionized troop transport, medevac operations, and close air support. But as a dedicated gunship, it wasn't exactly a perfect fit. Sure, it was great for light fire support, but physics doesn't care about your intentions. Slap too many guns on a small aircraft not designed for the extra weight, and what you end up with is something that's too slow to keep up and barely effective when it arrives. What the Army needed was something bigger, faster, and a whole hell of a lot needed. Several helicopter models were considered, but the Chinook was the clear winner for a few simple reasons. Because it was already in production, spare parts were readily available. Because it could carry more weight than a politician's ego, when I made it the perfect plane to win. By 1965, the Army authorized production of 4 armed CH-47 prototype configurations, and the development of the Chinook as a dedicated aerial weapons platform kicked off soon after. These helicopters weren't just renamed, they were reimagined, branded with a heavy-hitting mission and given a whole new designation, ACH-47 Alpha, or Attack Cargo Helicopter Model A. The first prototype, nicknamed Cost of Living, rolled off the line in July 1965, and by November it had completed its first flight, with the next step being putting these hovering fortresses through their peak. And if you can earn money while just living your life, with Mumu you can earn 8.1% APY on your idle cash. Earn money while catching up on sleep. Earn money while celebrating the holidays. Celebrating just being you. This cash sweep program lets you withdraw or invest at any time with zero fees charged to you. Deposit today and earn more interest while you plan your next move.
Hey there, real quick. Has your iPhone been yelling at you that it's been out of space for months now? Maybe it's just feeling slower than it should, or you don't have time to sift through all 10,000 of your photos. Well, let me introduce you to Clever Cleaner, a 100% free iPhone cleaner app that keeps your device smooth, fast, and clutter-free. When I say free, I mean it. No ads, no in-app purchases, $0. And if you download the app right now while it's free forever. All features and updates will be yours in the future, forever, at no charge. In this video, I'm going to quickly show you how you can use it to free up space on your iPhone, and you can get started by downloading the app from the link in the description. So does that sound good? All right, let's do it. Now, with our Clever Cleaner app installed, it's best to start with a full scan of our phone just to get a full picture of everything that's in it. However, when you do this for the first time, you will need to grant the app full access to your photo gallery. Now, if this sounds concerning at all to you, don't worry. Apple has extremely stringent security standards and only approves apps that meet these standards, so we're totally safe here. Your data stays on your device, and nothing is ever kept or shared anywhere when you grant full access. Once you've started a complete scan of your phone, keep the app open and wait until it finishes completely. So while this process really only takes between 2 and 10 minutes on average, if you switch to another app or you close Clever Cleaner altogether, it may stop the scan. And that's it. My scan completed in just under 3 minutes. Alright, now with all of iPhone's files accounted for, I'll show you why Clever Cleaner is the best free iPhone cleaner app for clearing junk files from your iPhone. So first, let's talk about photos. More specifically, duplicates, the 10 photo burst of your dog that you only need one of. We all have those. And luckily, with Clever Cleaner's advanced AI, we can delete duplicate photos in seconds. So actual duplicates are easy. Ever since iOS 16, you can actually delete these easily, as your iPhone detects them automatically. But where it gets tricky is when photos are merely similar, but not perfect duplicates. That's where Clever Cleaner comes in. Being an AI cleaner for iPhone, Clever Cleaner actually detects similar-looking photos so that you don't have to manually sort through your entire gallery. From that, eliminate them, or you can sort through each one and pick the best photo yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but this saves me so much time. I mean, when's the last time you legitimately had the time to consolidate your camera? So not only will this help to free up your space, it also helps to free up your time, which I think is something we could all use a little more. Videos, specifically the big bulky ones, some of which can honestly take up much more.
I'm sorry, Homer, since...
We call these
I'm sorry.
Clever Cleaner app for iPhone has
Marge, take it easy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
It does it automatically. You can review them right
Jesus
from the app
fuck.
and decide which one you
Marge, chill. Marge, chill, my god.
gigabytes at a time. Free up space instantly. Now, speaking of
Jesus
videos,
fuck,
here's a really cool feature. Clever Cleaner is an iPhone cleaning app capable of compressing live photos, which can help you save.
I sent you, Marge.
You see, live
I
photos
sent
are
you.
basically mini video clips that take up much more space than photos. So if you take a lot of live photos, your iPhone storage will fill up much quicker than normal. Clever Cleaner solves this by trimming the unnecessary video portion while keeping the primary photo intact. Of course, you always have the ability to choose which photos to keep live and which to downsize. You are always in control here. And finally, Clever Cleaner for iOS is also capable of detecting and deleting unused screenshots, which will only further declutter all the pictures on your phone that are actually worth keeping around for the long term. And so when you combine it all together, Clever Cleaner is truly the perfect companion for the iPhone. It comes from the trusted US-based team behind DiskDrill, the world-leading data recovery tool, which means that you're getting an iPhone data cleaning app backed by years of expertise in data management and protection. The best part, besides all the features I just mentioned, right now, it's free. Most other cleaner apps will put their best features behind a fee or a subscription payment. But with Clever Cleaner, we're giving you our best for free. Download it now from the link in the description, and you will get lifetime access to an app that consistently optimizes your iPhone storage without a single ad being charges. Section, think of the app, and what other features you'd like to see us add in a future update. And also, don't forget to leave a review for our app in the App Store as well. That is truly the best way that you can help our team continue to make Clever Cleaner the best that it can be. So what are you waiting for? Hit that install button while the Clever Cleaner iPhone Cleaner app is free, and give your iPhone the optimization and storage cleanup it deserves.
Initial testing took place in Aberdeen, Maryland, under the Army test boards before the aircraft moved to Fort Benning, Georgia for more intensive training. Following hot on the heels of cost of living, 3 more 47 Alphas were built, which included the call sign Stuff Jumper, Easy Money, and my personal favorite, Birth Control. By mid-1966, 3 of the 4 prototypes were shipped off to Vietnam. Their job would be to escort troop transports, clear landing zones, and to remind the enemy that some problems can only be solved with overwhelming fire. The performance of these aircraft earned high praise, with officers comparing the AC-47 Alpha to the Air Force's own C-47, also known as Combat. As we'll soon see, the Go-Go birds weren't just good. They were also paving the way for a whole new era of airborne destruction. If you haven't noticed by now, there was a lot of hype surrounding the Go-Go bird, and for pretty good reason. After all, it did have a pretty important mission to accomplish. But what made this flying fortress so special? Well, that's an easy one, because it wasn't just about the amount of fire this thing could deliver, but it was about how efficiently it shared its chaos. Pound for pound, the ACH-47 Alpha could sling more hate than anything else the U.S. has ever fielded. And when I say ever, I mean ever. Yep, here we go. Cue the internet skeptics. Are you freaking kidding me? You have got to be the dumbest, most smooth-brained individual I've ever come across in my life. Are you seriously going to sit there and tell me that the Go-Go bird carried more firepower than the AC-130, B-52, and B-1 Lancer? No. That's not what I said. Man, I swear for the life of me, I feel like I'm talking to the right now. Word. I just said. I didn't say the Go-Go bird could carry more ammo than those types of carriers. What I said was, now for now, the Go-Go bird wins. Think about that. This is kind of like the difference between motorcycles versus Fortnite doesn't beat a Lambo because it's outright more powerful. It's all about power-to-weight ratio. The ACH-47 Alpha was insane, with nearly half of its gross weight dedicated to nothing but ammo. This thing had an ammo-to-weight ratio of 46.7%, which makes the ACH-47 Alpha less of a helicopter and more of a flying, all-you-can-eat bullet. The B-52, they win in range by a huge margin. But pound for pound, the guns again are ammo dump with rodent.
Oh, you think you're a fact reader? The trees are burning People who like doing discovery service over as what? That will be on them. If you're interested in games that target your brain skills, go download the Elevate app and put yourself to the test. Hey, I'm Chatbot's AI.
Are you?
I'm the only AI chatbot you need.
But what about other AI apps?
I have access to all AI the latest versions of GPT, DeepSeek, Claude, Gemini, Quen, and others.
Are you emotionally intelligent and accurate?
Yes, I deliver natural, engaging responses and provide accurate information.
What can you do?
Anything you need. I've got more than 20 AI tools and personal assistants.
It's not your business.
A serious crash diet. Everything non-essential had to go, and in its place went guns and ammo. And when I say everything had to go, I'm being as literal as can be. If it didn't assist the gunners in sending rounds to the cargo hook, gone. Winch, out of here. The heater, reloading ramps, soundproofing, anything, it all had to go. What they had created was the hovering embodiment of shoving a V8 into a British sports car. The greats like Carroll Shelby understood this on the ground, so why wouldn't it work in the sky? Only good things can come from Americans shoving big power into small things.
Oh, this is what she
said. And in order to achieve this level of mathematical mayhem, Go-Go Bird engineers went through their weapon inventory like a child circling every toy in a Christmas catalog. The team at Boeing loaded this bird with every weapon they could get their hands on, and the result is about as insane as you'd expect it to be. So as Flannel Daddy Grantham would say, let's go tip the butt on this big girl, starting with the M5 automatic 40mm grenade launcher. This bad boy was mounted under the nose, was controlled by the co-pilot, and came with 500 gauge towards precision. Now, when the co-pilot got to play with the 40, the pilot wasn't left out of the action either. If you're in a Guns A-Go-Go, everyone was a trigger puller to include the pilot, where he had access to the pylon-mounted weapon systems. On each side of the Chinook were pylons, loaded with an M24 20mm cannon with 800 rounds per gun. And they had their choice of either an XM762 Gatling gun with 1,500 rounds per gun, or they could go the route of the XM159 rocket pods, each holding 19 2 3/4-inch folding fin rockets each. And to ensure the rockets would achieve the desired effect, these pods could be fired with up to 6 pairs at a time. That's already a ton of firepower on tap, but for good measure, it was decided to mount a couple of additional 50 cals, just in case. And by a couple, I mean 5, with 2 on each side and 1 on the ramp. And each 50 could carry up to 700 rounds per gun. But if the mission needed a little less punch and a more wide area freedom spreading capability, the 50s could be swapped out for M60s that could carry up to 3,000 rounds each. Now, if all this sounds like overkill, then first of all, how dare you? Why don't you take your soft hands and you and your girlfriend's boyfriend can go complain on the sidewalk somewhere that isn't here? And second of all, let me relate you again with this helicopter was about to this low-flying Martian into April, escorting other carrying helicopters and that was really half the job, though, because when they would land in these areas, they would then have to land and think about taking the day off instead of taking shots. As much as it pains me to say, the load isn't going to cut it. To survive flying straight into a literal firestorm, the Chinook was going to be armored and lots of it. The ACH-47 Alpha was fitted with 2,000 pounds of steel plating that got its own special treatment. The armor featured a hardened outer layer to shatter incoming bullets, and a softer inner layer to absorb any fragments that made it through. But even that wasn't going to be enough because the steel itself received a special heat treatment to give it high strength but still be lightweight. Even the crew seemed to heavily modified. These weren't just chairs, they were known as Iron Maidens. They were designed to provide 100% every angle while still allowing freedom. Essentially, the crew was sitting in a big steel fortress within a larger fortress. Fully loaded, these angry birds amounts of which being pure ammo. That kind of hate on demand was flight time before needing a refuel. Not that they needed much longer than that, because these birds made their presence felt as soon as they entered the fight. Their unique 360-degree field of fire let them break all the rules of traditionally used gunship tactics. These included breaking the cardinal rule of gunship tactics, which is to never overfly a target, because once you've done that, you lose your ability to suppress enemy fire. Or another way to think about it is that since your guns are facing forward of the aircraft, it's generally considered best practice to cover the enemy in front of you, since you know you can't side. But because the guns of Go-Go had all the weapons to include in the front, both sides, and the rear, the Go-Go bird didn't just with over 1.5 tons of expendable munitions on board and dual-layered ammo, the ACH-47 Alpha was more than a helicopter. It was airborne carnage on demand, and the enemy knew it. Because when a Go-Go bird showed up, gonna have a bad time.
Come sta? Come sta? Instead of scrolling social media, I use some Pencil to learn a new language. It's so much fun and so easy, and I just do it throughout my day, like when I'm getting ready, when I'm making coffee in the morning, on my walks. I was shocked at how much Italian I learned after 30 days, and that it helped me to brush up my French. The way that they organize their lessons is so helpful to my brain and helps me remember the language in a fun way. So if you want to learn a new language this year, do it. Download Penciler. They make it so fun and easy.
When people think about helicopters in Vietnam, the Huey is the first thing that comes to mind, and why wouldn't it be? There were over 7,000 of them flying around doing everything from troop transport to medevac extractions. You also might think of the AH-1 Cobra, the first dedicated attack helicopter. It may be even the 086 Loach, famously used in hunter-killer teams alongside the Cobras. But where does the Chinook fit into this conversation? Well, it rarely gets the credit that it deserves. But you know who did think highly of the Chinook? General John J. Tolson. Who? Oh, man, y'all are killing me. General John J. Tolson II. This wasn't just another name in military history. He helped to define helicopter warfare. As the commander of the 1st Cavalry Division Air Mobile in Vietnam, he turned the concept of air mobile warfare into battlefield dominance. Under his direct leadership, helicopters like the Huey and Chinook revolutionized troop deployment and combat mobility in ways the Army had never seen before. Hell, after the war, Tolson literally wrote the book on air mobile tactics. Which begs the question, what does a man of his caliber think of the Chinook? Well, in his own words, if the Huey helicopter became the cornerstone of air mobility, then the Chinook must be considered one of the principal buildings. For Tolson, the Chinook wasn't just a helicopter. It was the logistical backbone that made air mobility possible. His vision just didn't win battles to reshape the future of the U.S. Army to include the underappreciated ACH-47 Alpha. These flying fortresses excelled in landing zone preparation, road reconnaissance, and direct infantry support. With the ability to sustain prolonged fire, they were nothing short of a game changer, providing critical fire support that kept ground forces alive. The ACH-47 Alpha had it all. It had speed, it had endurance, and most of all, it had firepower. Firepower that made it the perfect escort for air mobile forces. Even at its max gross weight, it could still keep up with the CH-47 formations, which rarely hit their top speeds anyway. Its endurance even matched or exceeded...
No! Oh, what? Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, I was like...
Nearly 1.5 tons of ordnance on board, this bird could unleash sustained fire.
I'm like,
Match. Or another way to look at it
oh,
is
like, all those legendary guns for nothing!
riding
I don't want. I don't like it. I don't want.
every
He's trying to shoot me with this.
wants to hear. Now, this wasn't just about throwing rounds downrange. The 47 Alpha introduced innovations that shaped all future gunships. You ever seen a forward cabin and rear ramp-mounted machine gun setup? Those eventually became standard on CH-47 logistics models and are even carried over to more modern aircraft like the CH-53 Kilo King Stallion, for example. The 47 Alpha's 360-degree fire coverage meant air crews could engage threats from any angle, rewriting the rules of helicopter combat. Having additional eyes all over the aircraft also meant that they could see where they were being fired from at all angles. And when you compare this to the AH-1 Golf Cobra, this was a huge win. Cobra pilots had so many blind spots that they often didn't even know they were under fire until they got hit. And when it came to engaging enemy troop concentrations, the Belgo's forward-fired 20mm cannon gave these helicopters a unique advantage in that they didn't have to wait or withdraw for tactical air support to arrive.
So it would be
They were the support. They can deliver precision strikes with 20mm accuracy, aim down area fire with 2 3/4 inch rockets. And let's not forget the M5-8 launcher operated by the co-pilot, which added yet another layer of chaos to the mix. Basically, the Guns A Go-Go could do the work of 3 UH-1s and do it for
I can make the dog do.
Chinooks, a force to be reckoned with, was a serious understatement. That said, the ACH-47 Alpha wasn't without its limitations. It was big, heavy, and not exactly natural in the sky. But when it lacked in maneuverability, it more than made up its share by its ability. Its size didn't matter much when the enemy was too busy running for cover to take a shot.
What if you were almost What if you could go deep? Numu has partnered with NASDAQ to give you the inside advantage in the market. See more with 60 levels of bid. Ask for has liquidity than the standard real-time data. Seize more potential opportunities by helping you see better quotes. Get the inside advantage with Numu. Download Numu today and get NASDAQ Total View for up to 3 months for free.
Start buying crypto with just $10. Pick a coin, pick an amount, tap, buy. It's crypto minus the pressure. Buy, stack it, earn it. Kraken makes it easy.
Even as the AH-1 Golf Cobra came onto the scene, the AH-47 Alpha filled a critical gap, as the Cobra itself was only an interim gunship. The ill-fated AH-56 Cheyenne, which was supposed to be the ultimate gunship, was ultimately canceled after prototype testing. I discussed this in greater detail in my Apache video where the Air Force effectively killed the Cheyenne project because they were too petty and felt like the Army was encroaching on their job that Dad gave them to do. I digress.
Oh my god, he had the 5 gun. Fuck, I got scared because I was like, he pulled the 5 gun on me, bro. What the fuck is the 5 gun, bro? Actually, what does the 5 gun look like, bro? Like, if it's possible and I like fucking make it, will that like sell well on the internet? I'm like, I'll fucking sell it, bro. Introducing the 5 gun. Bro, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, how would you load? Oh, I understand the Luger. You would have to load it in, like... See, I get the Uzi, the Glock, and I introduced the 5 gun. It can shoot...
That's how, with a few minor adjustments, you can turn a regular gun into 5 guns. That's how, with a few minor adjustments...
Dude, the question is, how would you fucking... How would... Oh yeah, you don't load it, bro. You just... Like, it's only a one-time use, so it's like, well... The 5 gun in real life. Oh shit, no one has made it yet. Let's make the 5 gun. You know how ridiculous that build would be, like, in real life. Like, I'm pretty sure we got, like, tech and all that we have to build the 5 gun. But I'm just like, you give it to the most dangerous person like Mo. Yeah, most likely he's definitely gonna be like, I'm gonna give you one of these, bro. I'm gonna, so I still need a car. So I don't want to get. Oh, I haven't. Run, thanks, Otto. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's an episode where Otto is like perplexed about life and shit after finding out, hey, marijuana is legal everywhere and cops are smoking it too. He was like, I need a, I need a breather, bro. I was like, yeah, you definitely need that breather, bro. I was like, I need to sit down, and I'm like, and I'm like, I need to sit down, bro. My reality's breaking. I'm like, yeah, no shit, your fucking reality. Please don't tell me you took the fucking car. Solid Snake, no! Oh, I did anyways, no! Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I just did it. Oh, Snake, no! I just killed Snake. Oh no. I was telling myself, fucking Hideo Kojima's character is in here, right? And he's dead. I killed him this round. Fuck. Fucking going to that giant donut. I dare I put these shoes on. Oh, something with that dog. Oh! Dog. I was this close to dying, bro. Jesus fuck. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can summon Mr. Burns dogs here, bro. Damn, I really thought I was gonna die there, bro. Oh, someone grabbed the special gun, bro. I was gonna grab it before that nigga does, bro, but he already did it, bro. It's okay. I got the Brony ink kind, bro. Fuck! I gave him all my shit, bro. Should have put my shields on, bro, and that's what happened. Mine spawn. Thanks. Yeah, I have finished every. No, hold on. Now I just need this, but I need like friends. Where are my friends? Oh, my friends are dead. Oh, my friends are dead.
Fear not, new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. Oh, sorry.
world's interpretation of quantum mechanics. My banana shape shouldn't inspire panic. It only follows the magnetic form, world transformed and exposed to the storm. Or perhaps it was some genetic drift from my time in the rifts. There are many such factors for a scientist. But yeah, basically, I'm a banana man now. I'm I'm I may look soft, but I'm the reason the clown cried. Gonna make you sadder. None of the day I come need is died. Unless, of course, my grant is approved. In which case, I'll be very, very busy. Thank you. I'm full of five, move soluble and insoluble. Will my
Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. Oh, sorry. It's created by science, my dear child. Scientific math.
Following the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, my banana shape shouldn't inspire panic. It only follows the magnetic form, world transformed and exposed to the storm. Or perhaps it was some genetic drift from my time in the rifts. There are many such factors for a scientist to grapple with. But yeah, basically, I'm a banana.
Fear not, my new best friend. Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go.
And now
Fear not,
banana.
my new best friend. Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. Oh, sorry. It's created by science, my dear child. Scientific math.
Following the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, my banana shape shouldn't inspire panic. It only follows the magnetic form, world transformed and exposed to the storm. Or perhaps it was some genetic drift from my time in the rifts. There are many such factors for a scientist to grapple with. But yeah, basically, I'm a banana man now.
I'm trying to get even for button, but it's just like it's kind of gay. It didn't fucking record the. Oh, that's cool. Not gonna lie, that's really cool. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get evil Homer because I'm like. Go bananas. I did go bananas, bro. That'd be hella funny. Someone actually makes. Let's make the 5 gun. What the fuck is the fuck? I'm doing crack, man. Oh, wait, I have a team here. Okay, never mind. I thought I was alone, but I'm fucking not. You got a team. Mhm. No, it's not me, but it's like, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck. I was like, what the fuck was that about, man? Do this kill real quick. Okay. I guess I gotta jump the lead. Fucking... Fuck! Damn it, bro. Oh, well, my gun back! Oh, you're a... Oh, please kill him. Oh. There's a Pokemon International Champions. That's crazy. Oh, did he die? Oh. It's like, oh, Mister.
Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. sorry. It's created by science, my dear child. Scientific method.
Following the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, my banana shape shouldn't inspire panic. It only follows my organic form, world transformed and exposed to the storm. Or perhaps it was some genetic drift from my time in the rifts. There are many such factors for a scientist to grapple with, but yeah, basically, I'm a banana man now. I'm following the fiber of soluble and insoluble. Oh my God, Jeffrey, I'm a banana. I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
Oh, sorry.
I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
You have to listen to me.
I may look soft, but I'm the reason the clown cried. Gonna make you sad. None of the day I can lead is died. Unless, of course, my grant is approved. In which case, I'll be very, very busy. Thank you. I'm full of fiber, of soluble and insoluble. Oh my God, Jeffrey, I'm a banana. I'm full of fiber, of soluble and insoluble. Oh my God, Jeffrey, I'm a banana. I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
Let's create it by science.
I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
How did you know?
I'm a banana. I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
Not so bad.
I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
You have to listen to me.
I'm a banana.
Being intelligent people, I am quite sure that you will take this well. All right, now the experiment is not yet complete. Well, according to my calculations, I have the ultimate test that measures something far more significant.
I slip and slide, I slip and slide.
To the 1, and the 2, and the 3.14159. Now, you may be the brightest, but you are not the best. All my life, I believed in the scientific method. Oh, sorry. You've got to listen to me. I was created by science. How did you know? All right, let me recheck it. We share the space here. Well, thank you for your support.
I was like, I'm about to. about to ruin her day. She fucking left. She left so hard. I was like, oh my god! I was team.
Fear not, my new best friends. I will take you on a tour of Springfield's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. Oh, science. It's created by science, my dear child. Scientific math.
Following the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, my banana shape shouldn't inspire panic. It only follows the organic form, world transform when exposed to the storm. Or perhaps it was some genetic drift from my time in the rifts. There are many such factors for a scientist to grapple with. But yeah, basically, I'm a banana man now. I'm full of fiber of soluble and insoluble. Go back, go different.
What happened to Ray? Oh my god, I fucking killed myself. I fucking killed myself. I fucking killed myself. Oh I got killed by a Vincent. So she's
The dirty little secret and
You gotta get
How fast are you?
You gotta get quick on the drone. You're a dead man. You gotta get quick on the drone. You're a dead man.
it was that I fucking did that dude. doing something.
You gotta get quick. You're a dead man.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, you know? Oh.